Hello everyone and welcome to Moonlight Duo. My name is Elisa and today we're going to make an Animal Crossing doll. I've always wanted to make a doll from this adorable game, and since New Horizons just came out recently, I decided I wanted to make a character from this game. I really love Daisy Mae's design and decided I wanted to make my own version of her as a doll in this video. Okay, let's begin the transformation. As a base doll for Daisy Mae, I'll be using this Monster High Lorelei doll. Her skin tone just matched Daisy Mae's quite well, and I never repainted a Lorelei before. Let's wipe off her face with some pure acetone and cotton pads. After that is done, I cleaned her face with some soap, and it's time to cut off her hair. I always remove the head to get the rest of the hair out of it, and this time the neck pack came apart. Oh no, what am I gonna do? It is stuck in the head, so I'm cutting the head open in the back and get everything out of it. I heated up the neck and carefully pushed the neck pack back in. This way I could repair it, but it's not easy and the neck can easily break. You can see it's still a bit open on the sides, so I need to be very careful when putting the head back on. Next thing I'm doing is sanding the tiger stripes off her body. I'm using a soft sanding sponge for it. I'm not using acetone because on the body it melts the plastic. There we go, all stripes gone. Now it's time to modify her ears. Daisy Mae has these cute piggy down facing ears, so I'm cutting off Lorelei's ears first with an X-Acto knife. Be very careful when doing that, you can easily cut yourself. There we go. We will be using her ears, so keep them. Now I'm using some epoxy sculpting clay and spread a little amount on her head first. Make sure to always use gloves when sculpting with this clay. Then I'm pushing her ears into the clay, making them face into the right direction for Daisy Mae. I'm blending in the edges of the clay with tools. Looks good so far. I added the second ear off camera and let it dry for 24 hours. I also closed the head and the back with a bit of epoxy clay and closed the cut in Lorelei's ear. Now I'm just sanding it a little smooth before painting. I'm using some acrylic paint in brown and paint her scalp. Time for her face up. I first thought about giving my Daisy Mae a sculpted piggy nose too, but I decided against it because I love Lorelei's face sculpt so much. I begin with some heavy cheek blushing to resemble Daisy Mae's super cute red cheeks. Then I'm starting to sketch out the eyes. Finding a nice eyes shape wasn't easy. I wanted to go for a very warm round eye to resemble the cuteness. I'm going in very slow to make the second eye match the first sketched out eye. It takes the most time to find the right eye shape, but really take that time, it'll be worth it. Here I already added some shading to the right eye and will do the same on the left eye now. I'm deepening the eyeliner with black first. Then I'm using browns and yellows to blend the gradient on the iris. For her eyebrows, I'm dusting on some pastels and go in with a pencil afterwards. I kept the eyebrows short this time because I thought it would look extra sweet. You can also correct messed up pastels easily with an eraser pencil. Time for lashes. I added them on the right eye already and do the same on the left eye. If you want to know how I'm drawing faces in detail, check out my 5 tips to instantly improve your repainting skills video. Link is in the description box. I personally love painting lashes so much. It is like meditation to me. Now it's finally time to add some paint. I'm always using gouache paints on faces and add some white to the sclera here first. I'm also adding black, brown and even a little bit of golden gouache paint to the iris and lashes to give them more depth. I gave Daisy Mae brown eyes because I thought these suited her best, and I haven't been drawing brown eyes in ages. The next step are highlights in her eyes. I wanted to go for simple big eye shines since it fits the aesthetic of the game so well. I use white gouache paint for them. I also add a little bit of white to her upper lip. Now just some gloss is missing and her face is done. Here she reunited with her body. I also gave her body a little bit of blushing. Time to glue her wig. I prepared some brown yarn wefts and just glue them on directly to the head with hot glue. I also make sure to cut and style each layer before gluing the next one. This is how she looked in between. My camera for some reason refused to record the rest of the wig gluing, but you guys have probably seen me doing it a lot of times before. Let's make her outfit. I'm making her yukata dress by first sewing the bodice pieces together in the back. I iron the seam flat and add some sleeves. Then I'm just gluing the seam allowance of the sleeves inwards. By the way, I used fray check all around the edges of the fabric so that it doesn't fray. After that, I sew the sleeves and side seams of the top piece together. I turn finished side out and it looks like this. Now I'm taking the skirt piece, glue around the bottom seam and sew it onto the top part of the dress. This is how it looks after sewing. I'm taking a collar strap, I fold in half and sew it onto the dress. Alright, dress is done. For our apron, I ironed some hashtags from fabric vinyl onto a blue fabric piece and add a red stripe to it. Then I made a little ribbon and will glue it to the waistband of the apron. I just add a little closure and the apron is done. For a headscarf, I cleaned up the edges of a triangle from white fabric and only need to add some white satin ribbon to it. I just used some glue to attach the ribbon. Onto the headdress. Daisy Mae wears this cute basket with turnips on her head, so I asked Blue Pixie Art if she could 3D sculpt it. I then printed it out with my 3D printer. I had to patch up the bottom of the basket though, because I ripped it apart too harsh from the 3D printing supports. Oops. I'm painting it with some acrylic paint and add some shading with pastels. Then I'm adding some red elastic ribbon. The basket will be attached on Daisy Mae's head like this. Time to paint the turnips. I paint them with white first because the resin of the printer is a little off-white. Then I'm adding green to the leaves. I paint top and bottom of them. I'm also adding the veins with a lighter green and a small brush. To glue the turnips in place, I've attached the headdress on Daisy Mae already. Then, using hot glue, I glue the turnips into the basket. Oh my god, I love how it looks. For her shoes, I just painted these Laguna blue shoes brown and green. I also made her some little white socks. And most importantly, the little snowdrop. I just used a tiny clear cabochon I had and painted it with light blue from the back. I will attach it to the face with blue tack. And she's finally done! I'm absolutely in love with her, and I'm so happy that this doll, even though her design and outfit is a little simpler than what I usually make, still look complete and gorgeous. You might notice the fabric ribbon on the shoes. I had to cut off the plastic ones because the sock didn't fit the shoes, so I ended up replacing them with a fabric strap to make them fit. And here she is, all done. I'm so happy how she turned out, and especially how cute her little snowdrop looks. Do you like her? And which character is your favorite Animal Crossing character? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, a big shout out to my patrons who make it possible for me to make content for you all. By the way, when you become my patron, you can also get physical rewards sent to your home every month. Also, if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell notification. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy and have a beautiful creative day. Bye!